it's extraordinary to say we're worried about prejudice against Jewish students, and the remedy is that no Israeli student can come to Harvard even if they want to. That is completely untenable. I understand the government's frustration. I understand that Harvard made mistakes that were precursors to its terrible reactions after October 7th. I understand that our then leaders made serious mistakes in the way they responded after October 7th. So I understand the frustration, and you're not going to hear me say that the government should simply trust Harvard to reform itself. I frankly think the university discredited itself in many ways as able to reform itself without external pressure. But there's a difference between external pressure, which Harvard did have coming, and authoritarian overreach, which is what has come.
Do you see authoritarian overreach, Alan, in this?
Yes, I do. The Trump policy has always been ready, fire, aim. And there should be due process. And I think I agree with virtually everything Larry has said, especially the last thing. And that is, not only has Harvard discredited itself as an institution capable of internal reform, but it is incapable of internal reform because of the radical faculty, radical administration, radical deans. I suspect that if we had the president of Harvard here, Alan Garber, who was a wonderful, wonderful man and a great president, and he had a couple of drinks and really was talking from his heart, he would be saying, you know, Harvard probably did need a little pressure. I couldn't do this job myself. I needed some help with the extremely radical faculty and the extremely radical student body, but it went too far. And clearly it did go too far. We should never see funding cut off for cancer research or students denied visas who themselves didn't have a problem. You know, there are big issues here. Are there free speech rights of student visa holders who come to Harvard on the promise that they're here to study, but we then learn that they're here largely to shut down the university?